What is up, guys? So check it out, beautiful sunny day here in California. I'm gonna do a small other review about some things that I forgot in my first video. There she is. I don't like to put too many miles on her, so I keep her here. You know, for those of you that didn't see my car yet, with some forged rims, Forged Star. These are one piece, I believe. Not really sure on my rims. That's what the previous owner told me. They do have spacers on, so it gives it a much more aggressive, wider look. Right? I also talked about how I used to have 305s, but they kept on rubbing against my fender. So I switched it down to 175 stock base, and they look nice. Fronts are wearing now, so front tires will definitely have to go soon. As soon as that's done, alignment will be done again. Look at those headlights, man. These are the stock ones, just still brilliant. Only right here, I'm not sure if you can tell, it's not so clear, and that was my fault. Don't use Plasti Dip at all. I used another brand from Home Depot, and honestly, I would not recommend it just because it removed the clear coat. That's both sides. So yeah, and there she is. You know, just sitting there waiting to be taken out. Whew, man, it's just hot. I'm only shirtless because here in California it gets so hot. So check it out. I missed out on a few things in my other review, so this is a little bit of an extended review. So for all you people that have M5 V60s or looking into buying one, honestly, that if you haven't checked out my last video, please go check it out. Like it, comment on it. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. So with the SMG transmission and the sensor of this car, you guys got to remember that this car, a lot of people are afraid and BMW is notorious for having a lot of sensors, and sometimes you get a lot of problems, issues. When my battery started giving out, I started getting a light. My active dampers gave out. I started getting the transmission light sometimes here and there. My steering, saying my steering was messed up. I started getting things of like ABS, and like my dashboard almost looked like a Christmas tree. But the thing is, when my transmission light came out saying, oh, transmission failure, warning, this and that, the car kept on changing gears, and like it was acting as if nothing was wrong. And when I turned off the car one day, this is how my dampers actually went out. When I turned off the car one day, usually what you do is you would throw it in and you handbrake it up, throw it into drive, and then you turn it off. That's what it says on the screen. I follow the screen. I'm like, you know what, BMW knows what they're doing. And one day the car just lurched forward as soon as it was turning on, and it just completely kaput. It would just like, it just lurched forward, and then it just like, everything shut off. And then like 5 minutes later, everything like resurrected back from the dead. And I was like, whoa, what's going on? Like, great. Like my wallet's going to sink right down. I was so mad. I swear I was so. So what it turned out was, I took it to a mechanic, and the first mechanic, they didn't know anything. I had 32 error codes, and they're saying, dude, you got to replace all this stuff. Like, what you do to your car? I'm like, yo, nothing, They told me I had an oil leak and stuff, and like my thing was leaking. Turns out that my oil thing that they unscrewed a little bit just wanted me to come back so I can waste my money. I'm not saying I'm stupid. I'm not saying there's stupid people out there. Of course not. But just do your research right before. And as soon as I was doing my research, thank God for M5 Board forum, m5board.com. They honestly helped me out through this whole process. I put my problem up. I said, yo, what's going on? And then after a while from that whole lurching thing, I had to throw my car into neutral to turn it off. And it would die, it'll resurrect again, but it wouldn't lurch forward. Too late for my dampers. The first time it happened, they just said like they gave out. So I'm hoping, it was just something that like disconnected. M5 Board people told me, dude, it sounds like your battery or sounds like your alternator. Bought a brand new alternator. I still got it. I'll show you guys right now. See, for those of you that want to see what kind of alternator to buy, it's Vallejo. That's whatever part I got it at. I got it for a good ass price. They usually go for $700. I only got it for around $350. And man, this thing is just massive. It's just so huge. Look at this thing. haven't changed it yet, so I'm stoked that I didn't need to do that. Not saying I would have done it. If my car needed it, I would have done it. But turns out that I just need a new battery. I'm gonna be registering my battery. What you want to do is make sure that you also register new batteries in your BMW, because the way these Germans make this car is to use the right amount of juice every time to turn on your car and when you're driving it around. Over time the car just absorbs too much because the battery is not registered, and then like your battery life is just lowered. The alternator, that's the next thing on my list. The alternator is actually going to help out for the SMG to feel a lot smoother. New battery too as well. So I went to this place, and I just replaced the battery, and it turns out that was the only problem. Car still runs great, and like all my problems went away, and that was it of it. So please, do your research before you buy any of these cars. Again, exhaust and stuff, all I did was a muffler delete. If you guys haven't heard the car, check out the other video. Again, with my cruise control, when I first got the car, my cruise control only worked up to 60 miles per hour. Any more than that, it would disengage. Why? Because the tires were 305s. They're way too massive to where the sensors could not detect the even amount of pressure around for the car to be leveled. As soon as I switched to 275, everything just ran like butter. It just went, I can put on cruise control on any speed. It just works phenomenal. Other than that, it's a very, it's to me, it's been a very reliable car. It's been an extremely reliable car. I was so scared. I was like, man, this car is gonna break down on me. I don't know if I just got lucky, but the way I'm taking care of it and stuff, it has not given me any problems since just the battery replacement. I changed the filters, I cleaned them out, but I do regular maintenance on the car, oil change and stuff, keep up with it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Differential had a leak, but that was when I first got it from the owner, and then I got that switch. It was just a seal, so look out for that too. It was the input shaft seal that gave out, sometimes the output shaft. Other than that, the car's been great to me. It's been very phenomenal. It's been very great. It's a head turner for sure. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm sorry if I didn't add it to my last video. Didn't want to make it too long, but subscribe, comment, and please like the video. It will help out a lot. And thank you for watching again.